vehicle accident. City Williamsport, West 3rd Street, 5th Street, unknown 1903. Station 1A and Mickey 191 at ambulance emergency in Williamsport, 798 West 7th Street, apartment 208,
12 South Main Street, Main Street Grill, unresponsive person, 1926, 1876, Hazel Drive, fully breathing, 18 responding, 1737 Memorial Avenue, 1737 Memorial Avenue, structure fire, 1801.
It's definitely difficult. We have to make decisions immediately on what we can and what we can't do. You know, it's tough to say, but sometimes we have to choose between performing rescues or putting the fire out. You know, where as in a situation where we'd be properly staffed, we'd have enough people to initiate a rescue while stretching an attack line and while performing ventilation and doing all the other tasks associated with, you know, the initial on-scene activities. But when we're given the amount of people that we're given, you know, we have to make it work. If there's somebody trapped, we are going to utilize all of our resources to initiate that rescue, and you know, the fire may continue to grow or not be able to be extinguished because we don't have the amount of people to do that. So it's a balancing act.
You get used to it through time. Like anything else, practice makes perfect. You just got to learn to adapt. Most fire departments have an engine, or most bigger cities have engine companies of 4 or 5 guys. We have 2. So a lot of times we'll have to stretch a hose line, 200-foot hose line by ourselves, where most departments got 3 guys or 4 helping them. So we got to learn shortcuts and the best way to do that.
The guys will go to the academy, they'll learn, they'll come back out of the academy, and we'll teach them our way to do it. The academy, they teach you how to do it the right way, as far as adequate manpower goes, and then we teach them how to do it without the manpower.
As far as I've been in maybe ever, it was pretty hot. And I tried to advance down the hallway and it was just super hot. I'm trying to stretch the hose out. I actually had to retreat back to the doorway because it got so hot on us in there. And it was just, I mean, it was unbearable hot. And it was at flashover stage. And waited there for a few minutes until the ventilation crew got up there, cut a hole in the roof, and you could just feel the heat just lift off. And then we went into it and got it knocked out pretty good.
I've been here 31 years and things have really evolved over the last 31 years. I would say more so now than ever before we're involved with the EMS aspect, running first responder, our engine company is running as first responders with EMS. We have a protocol that involves anything cardiac related, respiratory, person down, that type of thing. They automatically dispatch an engine company. The 2 people that are assigned to that engine company are state certified emergency medical technicians, and they would be assisting EMS.
A lot of times you guys help with ventilating. Around 8 times a minute, we'll have the end-tidal CO2 monitoring hooked up, and we want to try to keep that between 35 and 45. We'll keep an eye on that on the monitor and tell you guys, may need you to speed up a little bit, may need you to slow down ventilations.
takes a special breed to do this. I mean, running into a building that everybody else is running out of, I don't know why I like it so much, but I guess you got to be kind of crazy to do this job.
It's a challenge. You come into work, you don't know what you're gonna come across that day. It's just the challenge of the job.
I love everything about the job, honestly. You know, it's the camaraderie amongst the guys that you work with. We're like a family. You know, I love these guys like their family, and it sounds overused, but it's really the truth. You know, you do anything for them, whether it's in work or out of work. You know, we're all good friends. We all associate with each other outside of work.
Helping people. I love to serve the public. I think that's why we're here. We're here to help, we're here to protect, and I enjoy doing it. I enjoy helping people, making a difference, you know.
We just got up, got called for systematics with ventilation is all it really was. And then we get there and the kid ended up being in a bathroom. I ain't never seen anything like that. Locked himself in a bathroom, taped all the doors shut, and lit a charcoal grill. He wanted to commit suicide. Yeah, he wasn't in good shape. I talked to the EMT there later that day, and they actually took him right to the hospital and put him in a helicopter and flew him to a trauma center. We don't know if he made it. We don't know. I haven't heard anything yet.
We had, James and I had a medical call over here in Timberland Apartments for a 26-year-old male overdose. And we found him in the bathroom. We got into the house and it just didn't seem right. And you know, the girlfriend was there and we're like, what's going on? Oh, he's upstairs. Not really, you know, just didn't seem right. So we called for the police department, and we got upstairs and he was in the bathtub. And we pulled him out of the bathtub and we worked him. The paramedics came and they gave him all the drugs and Narcans and everything we could give him. We could never get a heart. They actually called him right there. They never even transported him to the hospital. And that's a tough one to take, you know. 26 years old, he really hasn't experienced life.
Got him on the floor, son.
Yeah, found him in bed. Tried to wake him up. We didn't get anything on a pulse through the AT on him.
Heroin.
No shock. Yeah.
I was like, Bob, hey Bob, what's up? And I put my pajamas on. I'm sorry, I'm just excited because this scares me.
Can somebody shine that flashlight over here right on there?
So him and I are on the engine. Get dispatched to, you know, it was the 10 block of
13 West 4th.
Yeah, 13 West 4th there, right above Casale Sub Shop for smoke from the building. So we leave, and you know, right downtown, right before rush hour. It's relatively busy down there. Make the corner from Market to 4th Street, and smoke pushing out of the second floor window. This block long, you know, 4-story taxpayer, commercial occupancies on the first floor and residentials on the rest, and they'd had some pretty significant fires. You know from experience that if you don't contain them, you're going to be stopping them halfway down the block. Yeah.
We started pulling up, and I'll never forget seeing one of the police corporals running down the sidewalk with a toddler in his hand, and our assistant chief was in front of him, just got out of his vehicle, and the police corporal was running down the street. And he says, "Chief, we got multiple people trapped in the second floor." And our chief looked at him and said, "I got 4 guys, like, we'll do the best we can." I mean.
So I stretch the line of the door, and I'm throwing my face piece on. You know, they're screaming. There's people trapped on the second floor. There's, you know, all this yelling upstairs, and putting my face piece on, and I just hear like glass break, and the side of my face just gets warm, and just got showered with glass. And I looked up, and the window of that room had vented, and it blew the window out, and just kind of showered showered glass all over. And at this point, fire's blowing, you know, 20 feet out in the street. We're like, oh, this is gonna be a fun one.
All the stars lined up that day, and everything went according to plan, which
We like to say we were good, but really we were lucky. We got really fortunate that day. You know, it was a combination of good, you know, aggressive interior attack with good ventilation, and just kind of everything fell into place.
Right on.
We had a fire up on High and Greer Street, and I was on the second engine in on that one, and had report of entrapment on there, and there was a father and son that was still trapped in the burning building, and the father made it out and went back in for the son. I went in, and we went in, me and my partner, we got in there, and we're trying to knock fire down, we're looking for him, and it got to flashover stage where the room actually did flash over, and it was the most intense feeling. You could feel this pressure just squeezing you, and I knew something wasn't right. We just buckled down, put our faces against the floor, put the hose over top of us, twirled it, and everything in my face piece just got glowing orange. There was just that much fire. The whole room just lit off. We retreated back a little bit, and I brushed up against something, and I pulled it up out of the rubble. And I'm trying to shine my light on it, and I'm looking, and I told my partner, I said, I think I have a dog. And I dragged it to the doorway where there was less smoke, where I could see, and I was holding this 9-year-old boy by the scruff of the neck that was burned up beyond recognition. So I still have nightmares at night over seeing something like that, and the smell, and it never leaves you.
You know, every time we go out the door, there's a reason. And we're going on a call because somebody's having a bad day. You know, something has gone wrong.
Yeah. That's throw that one.
Yeah.
Hit me. And I just never smiled at it. I couldn't, you know, say it's going to be okay, man.
B platoon is the best platoon that there is.
They pull the ventilator out, pull the tube out, and he goes, "Really, guys? Really?"
What?
I was me.
What are you doing?
Get in here, Weaver, come on.
Get in here. What do you want to talk about?